Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for your time today. I'm here with our partners, Jason Coggin and Jan Derksen. Doing another update on our journey. Today is a very special day for us. Today is the 10th of October, a very special day in South Africa. It used to be Heroes Day, and we have a lot of hero entrepreneurs and micro enterprises and small businesses who are really struggling out there with our economy. So we're doing this update today. We're launching today finally the product. It's been 16 odd months. We have been working on this. It's been quite the journey. We were just talking about, what we're going to say over here, and Johan mentioned, no, you probably should have read a book, and I said, no, we're writing the book. It's also new, agentic AI and changing every day. It's been quite a journey, gents.
It is.
Yeah, a
It's been
journey it has
from,
been. That's,
Yeah, quite the ups and downs, I reckon. Wins, changes, some losses in between. Yeah, learnings, lots of learnings. Yeah, and the
I think the
technology is
bigger,
changing.
yeah, the biggest change was like what I would have said is the technology that keep on changing. You're trying to stay up to date with it, develop the latest and the newest. And then a week later, there's something new. And then you're sitting with all that challenges to refine, restructure, to get everything in place again.
Mm. Yeah, you really need to think about that when you start this, So you need to kind of think layers and automation from the bottom up, and how you can keep it uh, automated in the sense that you can switch LLMs, at different levels to do different things as they improve, and other, capabilities that they bring in. So the process when you are, actually engaging with the LLM changes literally weekly now. If you look at what Gemini is doing, what Sora, I mean, with Sora in the market, VO, all of these generation capabilities. Some do imagery, some don't do captions. It's like you need to try and pick your flavor and try and stick with it, but it's impossible.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And of course then the automation changes. Every time they add something, automations changes. Yeah, it's been 16 months of up and down to get to the point where we can launch finally. And it's a minimum viable product. Although, I mean, let's get your opinion about it, Jan.
About our brilliant product we built. It's yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's insane. From where we started, building the basis of the structure, understanding how it's supposed to come together, and to be able to have the understanding from a client perspective of how to get everything to work together. Um, in that sense, meaning building a unique value proposition, building buyers personas, building campaigns, the way they all to come together to make everything so that the end product is actually, something a client can use and have their voice on that product, be able to understand that something built not just from LLM, but actually for data-driven understanding, researching. Yeah, I think our product it's beyond where we would have thought we would be, but I think we've done a pretty good success story.
I absolutely agree. I mean, we had a discussion. We were going to launch earlier, but I think the real true value is what you're hitting on, and it's what we discussed. It's It's the knowledge of the business, it's the knowledge of the industry, it's the knowledge of the products, it's the knowledge of the, buyer's persona and the unique value proposition that this product brings to a possible buyer. That you need to get right, that you need to align, and that needs to reflect your brand, your identity. It needs to reflect your voice, your tone. It needs to use the correct terminology when it talks to this potential buyer. So aligning all of these things is certainly what makes us unique in the market. Because we took that approach. The core of the system is the knowledge base around the business, and the business assets that links to the campaign and the content, and the platforms. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so just something I would add there is that the very big thing is understanding not just the client, but your client, be able to understand what is your target audience, who is your buyer. That when we talk about a buyer's persona, it is actually going into depth, understanding, what is there's a psychological triggers, what is their hooks, what is their motivation for actually getting involved with it. And that is what all the research and knowledge that we create around your product, that's what all of that comes together when we put the product out, is understanding your client, understanding your product, and be able to get all of that together in promoting your business.
absolutely. And I think there's another layer that we don't have yet, but we'll certainly bring in, which is heuristics. So as we look to turn what we have now into more, so now we have a great marketing capability, generating rich content aligned to your business and your identity. But you're pushing on a point which now takes a deeper level into, okay, how do you turn your marketing into sales, right? How do you turn it into opportunities? How do you communicate? How do you understand the customer's need, etc.? So taking it to those signals that you get, from a customer, from an engagement, to closing the deal and trading, in whatever format you choose to trade in with your customer. Yeah. So yeah, it's been exciting. Let's have a look at the product. I see Jace is back. Welcome back, Jace. Yeah. He's having some
Thanks.
network issues. Yeah.
Just slight issues, that's all.
Yeah. So let's have a look at what we have. So what are we launching today? Do you want to run it through, Jace, or shall I run it through?
No, please, you have the honors. Go through.
Yeah, you did the work. Yeah, so
It's like
okay.
I'm happy to do the work instead.
Thank you. So I'm logged in over here. I'm logged in as JP at Link.io, and I have a balance on my store. I can view my billing over here. I can see my profile settings, integrations, etc. The new onboarding workflow will be published pretty soon. That will, enable the automation of these things. Currently, you need to do it a little bit manual. It takes about 5 minutes or 3 minutes to set it up, coming through the integrations. But we have the full billing. You can see your subscription, you can see your transactions. Over here, we'll bring in some filters that we discussed. You can see your profile of the business, settings, your integrations. So what we have working. We actually yesterday got the Meta approval, I guess. So we'll be posting automatically to Facebook and Instagram, and we'll bring in WhatsApp as well. So at the moment we're on a test account, but soon you'll be able to integrate Facebook and post automatically to Facebook and Instagram. Currently, you can integrate to LinkedIn, X, so YouTube and TikTok will. We're in the process of getting the apps approved. So probably in a week or so, we will have the Facebook and Instagram and potentially WhatsApp over here as an integration, meaning that people can post. It will automatically schedule the post based on the buyer's personas online presence on the platform. So that ties in with the schedule that we have, which I'll show a little bit later. So your basic configurations will look at where do you operate. You can create your own call to actions over here, so you can create forms that will capture leads that will go into the Leadio database over there. Excuse me. You can capture other call to actions that will be posted with the content. So when you set up your campaign, you can choose your call to action for the campaign, and that will automatically then become part of your content that we generate. And you can also create an email signature that will by default go for your email content. So let's talk about the content types. We have different content types that we support, so blog and email, and then the various social media channel integrations that we have. So when you switch it on over here, you can then generate the content for those platforms. You can set your themes. Themes are integrated through all the way to the content level, and then you get a company tone automatically generated for your various platforms. So your Facebook tone will be different from your LinkedIn tone, and you get a company level tone for your business. So tone, the tone being very important, Jace. Meaning that let's go to a company, and you look at a company profile. That's from the registration. We post the registration, we automatically generate the brand identity. So, we scrape the website and generate this automatically, or you can edit it manually. This gives context to the business and the industry. Then from there, we generate the buyer's persona for the business. So this is business level buyer's persona, and then the unique value proposition on a business level. So I can edit it over here. So on a business level, those were brought in after I set up the company. So I'll need to manually kick it off, and it will generate the company level buyer's persona. That then links through to your assets, right? So when you create an asset, then you can create various types of assets like products, services, support, unique value proposition, and competitor assets that you can create campaigns around. So when you create an asset, then that company, that business tone pulls through to the asset tone, where you can scan an asset from your website. If you have your products on your website, you can put the product URL. It will scan it. It will automatically generate your description for the product. It'll generate tags. You can edit these as well. It'll generate the features and the benefits for the product. It will bring all the product content in. So this is something you've recently spent time on, Jace. Tell us a little bit about what we do with the content in terms of the asset content, asset level content, in terms of the campaigning and industry, etc. Context wise.
Context wise, yeah. So we grab all the assets that you upload. So if you upload a document, then we'll put that into our document processing pipeline, where we'll then feed it into the knowledge base. And then we'll use that information to update any of your asset details. So whether it's the details or then the buyer's persona, the UVP, based off of that information. And then naturally that's stuff that you can soon then add to your campaign. So you could run campaigns off of it and that as well. So
yeah. So full creating a full context around an asset, and then being from its content, as well as from what we generate around the asset. And then we also generate the buyer's persona on an asset level, goes into your core demographics, core problem analysis, emotional landscape, market psychology, solution requirements. So it's all generated by by AI, and you can edit it afterwards. It's super good. I mean, the quality of the buyer's persona is really good, and it's on point. Also generates a UVP per product, so this can be a physical product, it can be a digital product, and it will generate like a view of your buyer's persona for you. What supporting points, like pain points, what are the features, what are the benefits, what are the value proposition in terms of features, pain points that they address, etc. And this we push when we generate a campaign and content around this asset, this product. So valuable information automatically generated on a product level that then feeds your marketing campaigns. So on an asset level, I think it's really good. We use the tags. So within the next 2 weeks, we should have 2 to 3 weeks, we should have the blog automation and email automation integrated that Jan, you've been working on.
Yeah. Yes, they're basically done. It's just integrating and setting it up. So we will have a look at a few options what we've done, and then we'll integrate it.
Yeah.
But if you want to have some more information on it, the big thing about the blog post is understanding your SEO, understanding your keywords, understanding what is your short tail, long tail, and then be able to go and research, understanding your SERP APIs, understanding the data behind it in a sense of what type of keyword is, what is your authority, what type of website authority do you have, and that ranks in your keyword difficulty. So a keyword that you want to base your research on should be something not that difficult to rank for. And then you create a very powerful blog post of it, with, again, all the data, all the information that we combine into an automation that drives everything, and then pulls out a blog post that you will know you will rank for. It gives you a SEO ranking after a blog post has been created. It understands that where your keywords will be in your blog post and how powerful it will be. I don't know if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the complexities behind the scene, right? What's happening behind the scene? How do you rank on what impact does a blog have on SEO? Huge, right? And key part of our planning is how the search engines are changing to AI, and our ability to leverage that with microsites for the companies that come onto the platform. So within a couple of months, you'll be able to share your content meaning that there will be an automated template for a microsite that will be always up to date and feeding correctly what we know now as SEO, but for the AI component, because tags and things are not working. It doesn't work the same anymore, right? So you need to have a microsite to feature on a AI search, etc. So we'll be working on that in the next couple of months, enabling the businesses on the system to always have a live site. Products are there, latest information is there, latest posts are there, bringing it all together. Central place for anybody looking, who this business is, what they do, what products do they have, what's their value propositions, etc. Can talk to the business through Mio, Mio, the bot, so you can ask any questions about a business, for instance, and have a live microsite that feeds your ranking and link backs on these AI search engines, Google and Bing and etc. Yeah. So we do the optimization in the back around feedback that we get from the analysis on a keyword, and we use that. We will implement that with Jan's new process around the automated blog post to WordPress and email automation through MailChimp and various other services that we will integrate in the future. But for now, this is what we discussed. This is more than just a minimum viable product. It really goes deep into your business and really helps you to automate, get a great understanding of your business and your buyers and your asset and your asset buyers persona. I read this stuff and it's just incredible. I've been running my businesses for 16 years and there's things I'm learning about my products and my customers. It's incredible. So from there. Say again.
I know, we're just laughing.
But it comes back to the point. We're laughing because it's what we discussed.
So good.
Right?
It's so good.
Your marketing people really need to know a lot of things about your business. Okay, if you're a small business, when you have a team, yes, you have product owners, you have marketing content people, etc. This will help all of that come together as well. But when you're a small business, you don't have a marketing team, or when you're outsourcing to marketing companies, they don't know your business, they don't know your products, they don't know if the posts that they generating or creating or the copywriting that they're doing is in line with your business, unless you spend a whole bunch of time and effort keeping them educated and updated on your business, where this really contains everything you need to know about your business. And now somebody that has marketing skills, or especially I think somebody like me that's terrible at marketing, versus somebody like you, Jan, that's excellent at marketing, will completely generate we will generate kind of the same level content, right? There will be nuances, but at the end of the day, it's the knowledge in the knowledge base that drives the content, and the knowledge is about the business and the products. So we went through that. We went through the assets and the tags, and then what this brings then is your campaigning capability. So we have a Reachio, meaning reach in out, where you can then create your campaigns, and you can create campaigns from over here. So I'll just go into a campaign I generated yesterday. It's like a quick pre-launch. The best thing about this is we will actually see, right? So if you look, and then I should really share it because it's in line with being honest. If you look at our reach currently, it's nowhere, right? Like, we have no reach on anywhere. We haven't really marketed. We've only posted a couple of things we've generated while we're testing, and so we haven't really run a consistent campaign ever, never. Right. And this could be the same for a lot of people watching this. So, we are the proof to the pudding, right? If we can grow Link.io's micro enterprises sponsored users as well as subscription users, where every fourth subscription sponsors a micro enterprise to use the service for free. If we can, grow our subscription base, that means that the companies utilizing the service are growing theirs as well, which is incredible. So we'll see. We're in advanced analytics. We'll see. When we look at the platform, we'll see growth in companies. Together with ours, which is incredible. We're literally today starting our first marketing campaign. It's with consistent posting, so we're launching literally today and launching the first campaign. It's crazy, but it is the way we planned it, right? We want to show the proof. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. We want to be the test case for the technology, and the feedback that we get, will improve what we implement. So once we get some customers on the system and they provide more feedback, we get, retail cases, wholesale cases, all of these, B2B, B2C, physical products, digital products, I think it's going to become very interesting very soon. Yeah.
Yep.
So we've had a bunch of companies testing it during this beta phase, and we took the feedback and have implemented that. So when you set up a campaign, you just kind of give it a name, tell it how long you want to run it, amount of weeks or months you want to run. You select which product or service or unique value proposition you want to market. Then you select your strategy. What do you want to do? So you have selections over here with aligned sub-objectives for your content. So your objectives, your strategy and type. So it guides you in terms of your selections. So you get the type of campaign you want to run, correct? Then you have this content focus prompt. So you can just tell it in short. I want it to be quite specific, but you can tell it in short, what do you want to do with the campaign? Give it some context, and then give it in short, what's your hook? What's going to catch the attention of your potential engagement or person that wants to engage with you. You can set your time zone for your posts. So, we're targeting South Africa right now. So you can set your meaning that it will post on South Africa timeline when our bias personas are online. And then you can set up your, do you want to, what type of content do you want to generate? So you can generate a blog, email, and your various social posts. And here, that CTA that I created for the campaign launch and win is over here. So it becomes part of the text that the campaign then generates.
So I think the important, sorry, JP, I think the important thing to just mention there at the current moment, while we're busy onboarding all the other platforms, you can still generate content for all of them. So for email, blog, all the platforms, even though we don't have the integrations yet, you are able to create content, and then you can manually copy paste if you want for the meantime.
Exactly. Yeah. So at the moment, LinkedIn and X automated.
Fully automated, yeah.
Fully automated, and soon we got the Meta approval yesterday, so then that will automatically schedule a post as well, which will go to your schedule, right? So let's go into this campaign. Reload. Okay. So here you can see, total engagements currently is none. There's 2 posts that went out last night. The LinkedIn and X posts went out, and you can see time saved on average. So generating the from the automation, you can see your costs over there soon. You can see the recommended amount. So based on your target and the duration, it will recommend, a certain amount of posts that you should do in order to rank or boost. I'm on boost, so it really wants me to post a lot of content to boost the campaign, and but yet without demoting. So the scheduler takes care that you don't post more than you should and become demoted on the platforms as well. So the limitations are set. So you can, when you schedule your posts, it will automatically fill your calendar without you being demoted on the platforms. So what it does, we can see some content over here. So I've run some stuff, and I have some performance metrics over here now on the campaign level. And what it does first is it creates a plan. So I set up for 1 week. So it created me a focus plan for the 1 week. And, if you want to pause and schedule and read, I read through this spot on. You can, change the keywords and tags, etc. So best to go it through a couple of times when you start using it. It's been very consistent and very good. So you can validate these, save, and then you will have a button here which says approve. And once you approve your week, if you have multiple weeks, your weeks will lie over here, and you will have multiple approvals for your content per week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, based on the no demotion validation in the schedule. So I did yesterday play around a bit because I generated this campaign for this launch today. I generated some content. You can see it generated 5 posts for me. These are the posts I activated in the campaign. For one for LinkedIn, and different text, different. Even when it generates the imagery, it's different. It's suited for the platform. Your tone comes through for the platform. It's pretty cool. So you'll see the image, like Facebook versus LinkedIn, different concepts altogether from the content. So let's go into the LinkedIn post. So it generated this text for me, and when you use auto schedule and approve it, it will automatically schedule and run it. From here you can see here. I generated a reel, going through the reel process. Over here. Oh, there's nothing there. Oh, sorry.
Because
No,
you
no, no.
upload
I
it.
generated, I uploaded it. Thanks. Yeah. I generated it from, that's true. That's where I saw the different content. So actually, let's do a test in here now. I posted it already, but I guess I can still generate image over here, right? So it's automatically posted generated the image prompt for me. So if I generate just based on what it says, I picked Google Gemini, which is pretty good. I was playing with Sea Dons yesterday. It's fun to play with, to see the quality of the generation. So it will generate pretty good stuff. And aligned to, okay, this being an application, tracking, monitoring, put some people in, etc. Now, what you can do is you can use the AI branding and you can start playing around with it. So never do the stuff on demos, right? Let's go. Let's have some
May the
fun.
may the demo gods be all in our favor.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, so let's take the logo. It's all about the prompting at the moment. So let's see. Remove before we do that, let's edit this. Remove.
You don't want to take the chance and one-shot it? Come on, live
You
a
want to do it?
little.
Okay. Replace.
I would,
Okay.
all I would say is just replace
Yeah.
logo above link.io text with reference
Yes.
image.
Yes. Boy.
Come on, let's see if we can do it. I think also just JP's not going to push it now, but we did sort of because there are nuances among many of the different models, we try and also cater for those. So you'll see next to where JP hit send, there is a AI sort of prompt helper. So you can type what you want, and then that will be sent to a LLM model to analyze the image, analyze what you're looking for, and then replace it exactly what you want, like that.
Beautiful. Okay.
So
So
there you
you
go.
can. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
So
take
you
a breathe. No, this has been working super well. I mean, it has been accurate. You need to just give it a little bit of context, right? It's an image. You need to it understands, it scans and understands the image, and where things are. But you do need to give it a little bit of context. Like if I wanted to remove, for instance, now all the people, I could just say remove all the people, right? So
but there are very nuanced edits in that. So the problem being is that well, not problem, but the thing that there is that these video or yeah, well, the video generation models as well as the image generation models, they all like to pretend that they're professional photographers. So the more professional you or the more photography lingo you can throw in there, the better that they tend to follow. And that's usually what that sort of prompt helper will do.
exactly.
So it will write it exactly in that lingo.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's like a director's cut or editor's cut or
Exactly.
and you
And
can
then
edit it, right? So and then send it. Yeah.
yeah. And then there's, there'll be things to note. I mean, I will probably discuss it, but yeah, depending on certain models being used, like for example, the video model, it doesn't like real people in it. So this is where this feature comes in handy, this AI branding, because you might want to generate an image like this for your social post, which is fine. But then we do allow you to then use your social post image as your first image, or should I say reference image for your video. But the video model doesn't like people. So then in that one, you can then just remove the people and
Yeah.
then generate your model from there onwards. So
Yeah.
so there are these little things that we ourselves are picking up, but we'll always build and try and guide the user as best as possible, always.
So it gives you this whole breakdown of what it's gonna do, very, very clever. And you can edit this and then send it. So you can be very specific about how you want to edit the scene. That breaks it down for you, which is super clever.
Yes,
And
and there is an undo. I think that's probably the
yeah,
important bit, is that there is an undo button, so it works. And also probably another good point to make is that we do store every single image and edit. So even the original image that JP edited, that is still in your media library as well, that you can access there afterwards. And every edit that you make is also then in your library so that you can just make sure that things are correct and reuse.
yeah. So
Look at that.
I took the peeps away. Yeah,
Mhm.
so that's actually now ready to be used to generate a reel. Yeah. So we're gonna.
Perfect.
You want to run through? Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. I'll make it a
10
Let's
short
go.
one.
seconds. Yeah, 10
I can give it
seconds.
some advanced context, but I'll just run it through. We can say it's a launch. So what you want to do is, yes, it's for SMEs. We want the context to be, well, maybe not professional because it's a launch, but definitely motivational. So let's see, quirky, mysterious, with something like motivational,
I'll sort it by alphabetically.
friendly. Thank you. Yeah, and scroll needs to be. There we go. Motivational. So we give it some context. You know, do you want to be more inspirational and more motivational, for instance? And then you can either paste the script over here, or it will now generate me a script for 10 seconds based on that. Right.
Correct. It will
So,
try it will try its best to create within those parameters. Sometimes you might have to edit the script a little bit if you want it to fit into the 10 seconds, but we'll always try and get it to fit into the parameters that have been defined.
yeah. Yeah, this takes a second. So it's actually taking the content, the text,
Yeah, it's taking it's taking your text content, it's taking your asset tone, it's taking your business tone, it's taking your asset context, it's taking a whole bunch of different information that we have that you've already captured, and then writing a script. And also we feed in, if you've got previous posts, we feed in the previous posts so that you don't ever end up with, the same post content twice. I would say that that's probably important. So yeah, so we do cater for that one as well.
Awesome.
I'd say probably some steps take a little bit longer than others. We are looking at the fact of bringing in timers in. As we're using the system, we do obviously get more averages in that. Being that I think JP has the correct terminology or the word, there's LLM times, the
Yes.
LLMs will decide how long they want to operate for. So yeah, we cannot ever give you a fixed time.
Well, I mean, this looks pretty good. Can it say all that in 10 seconds? Yeah.
It was.
Guess.
Well, it's going to generate two scenes. So what I think maybe just to show the people a little bit, I would say just edit it a little bit. So just take away the back piece, for example, join our X spaces, or remove some pieces.
Yeah, the from GroWorth trust, for instance, that we do want to promote the fact that we're a non-profit enabling micro enterprises, but perhaps not on every post. Build consistent campaigns, capture leads, measure growth, join our X spaces, win access. That's pretty good.
It will generate two scenes because it is 13 seconds long.
If we increase the speed, so I can save it all.
Yes, you'll need to save it.
Yeah.
And then because your script, I think to also just explain to the people watching, your script is very much the driving factor in your reel generation here. So that's why it's pretty much right in the beginning. And if you do make edits, there are components that the script feeds other steps down the line later on. So we run all of those here. So if you make changes and you hit save, it's already recalculating all the changes for the steps down the line.
Yeah, nice. So this, I guess it takes about a minute.
There's a bit to do. I think you can open up the screenplay. That's probably an important thing to show. So that's actually what it's regenerating. So we generate the screenplay for every single reel that there is. So literally like a director and all of that, all the emotions, the voice, the camera angles, everything is all detailed in this screenplay, which you can then edit, and this is then what drives the video generation further down.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I can approve this. We can rock and roll.
Yep. Let's go.
Let's see. Yeah. So we go to scene planning. So now it's generating based on the screenplay, it's generating the scenes.
Correct, yes. And all depending on all the other parameters that you set up, it will then identify based off of what settings we have available to us from the models and that how many scenes you can generate.
Awesome. That did it all in one.
Awesome.
Yeah. So let's actually generate an image here. We'll use Flash. So Gemini, we have the byte dance, see dance option. Let's generate an image and see.
And of course, we pre-populate everything for you so that you can literally just click next, next, next. But I mean, to bear in mind that everything here, from the image prompt, the scene description, to all of those can be changed. So you can then change it there afterwards to what you want.
Yeah, so I can well, change that to the logo. So I actually want to take the initial image. I don't get that scene option here.
Okay, maybe fair enough. There could be a developer bug. Would you mind just doing that?
See? Maybe a refresh.
Facebook.
There we go. Yeah, it needed a
Okay.
refresh. Yeah. You can
Okay.
make a note.
Yeah,
Or you
little
can have a
bug.
note. Yeah. So I can switch it over here to the image we originally generated, right? We took the people out because the animation doesn't run if you have people in. Thinks it's a copyright issue. And what are we using for the Sora now, right?
Yeah, so we are using Sora 2 for our video model. We will
Awesome.
bring others in, but this is the one that we're using currently at the moment.
Yeah. So from here, I can just save my changes, I suppose. Do I?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can save your changes and then just hit
Changes,
the
and then-
kick off an animation prompt process. So here, what we're doing is based off of obviously now everything that you've set, the images, all that stuff. Now we're generating the animation prompt. So what it needs to do with this image to then produce a video for you.
Very good. I wonder what it's gonna do. I always wonder what it's gonna do. I very seldom jump in and prompt. I always like generate an image first because it comes up with some excellent. I get a prompt scene failed.
Maybe just a refresh. I was doing some edits this morning, so there might be some fixes that are coming through. So cool. Okay.
Yeah. So without changing anything, let's see what it does. I love doing this.
No.
And I
And then
get some ideas and then I start prompting it.
yeah. I think the thing is that why we offer the two options. So we offer an advanced and a basic. Advanced is now running obviously this information through a video LLM model, where
Yeah.
basic we're just allowing. So if you don't want it to be anything special, it will just do sort of like a pan. It pans the image type thing. I think Johan, what's the service that we use again when you do basic? It's just it like pans the image. You know, it does like a
Yes.
slow moving image. Yeah.
Just zooming in, zooming out, and that type of thing. Pan left to right.
It needs another refresh.
Let me see if you didn't get an error, like an
I
actual
did get
error.
that. It's actually quite fast compared to what it has been compared to
Yeah,
last week.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the thing is that what we've learned and what's taken a while is with all the different models that we've played with, all have their own different timings and that. And yes, we did start off with much slower processes, but we've moved into now we're sitting at about it's around about 3.5 minutes per scene. About another 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, and then that should be there.
Okay. Think it
Uh,
looks
yeah.
You want to mention something else?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention here as well. So obviously we're gonna always keep on improving the application, but just sort of things to note is because Sora does allow for audio, it is an audio model. It can accept producing the audio itself if you want to do that. So you can leave Sora to speak the audio for you. If you don't want that, we do have an 11 Labs integration as well to allow or to apply the narration on top of your video there afterwards. So consistent, good quality. With your Sora, you kind of don't know what you're going to get because you cannot keep consistent voices across different scenes, which is a bit of an issue in that. So yeah, if you don't mind starting with an English accent and ending off with an Australian one in your video, then Sora is pretty good for that.
I was playing. I think all we need to do over there is bring the local country in and put it as part of the prompt. That worked really well yesterday. So if you look at the ones I generated, they came through very South African. So
Your launch is tomorrow. Join our X Spaces at 15.00 SAST and win 12 months free access.
Linktio launches tomorrow. Join our X Spaces at 1500 SAST and win 12 months free access. Mark your calendar. Linktio goes live October 10th at 3 p.m. SAST, and you could win a year of free visibility. Build your launch in seconds, right from your phone. Add shots, set timing, drop in.
Drop in.
Yes.
Not that one. Okay.
And there's your video.
We have a animation. Let's have a look at it.
Launch. Linktio aligns your brand and automates content. Build consistent campaigns, capture leads, measure growth. Join our X Spaces, win access.
And there we go.
I reckon that's pretty good. It's better than I could have done with Canva in 10 hours. Definitely. So of course I can now come and prompt it, make it do different things. I can say, put real people in. I can literally make it do anything. And I have pink unicorns flying around the roof, etc. So maybe I'll do a funny one and post it on our channel. That'd be fun. Or Jace, you should. So that's
something
good.
Launch.
Yeah.
Linktio aligns your brand and automates content. Build consistent campaigns, capture leads, measure growth. Join our X Spaces, win access.
Okay, so we'll approve it, happiness, and then we go and generate the actual raw video. That goes pretty quick now. Yeah.
So this is where it would take, if you have obviously multiple scenes, it will go and stitch all those scenes together into one. And then this is where you can obviously review that. And then if you wanted a voiceover, you can add a voiceover instead. So instead of using
let's just talk about multiple scenes, meaning 10 seconds each, running for a minute or 30 seconds, etc. And you pay per generation, right? So it would subtract money from the account when you click the button. So we charge by generation. Yeah. So let's have a look.
Linktio aligns your brand and automates content. Build consistent campaigns, capture leads, measure growth. Join our X Spaces, win access.
So now I can approve it from here, or I can add a voiceover if I want it.
If you want
now from here. Yeah, I'll just approve it for now. If I wanted the 7 labs to talk instead of that lady.
The 11 labs, yes.
So 11 labs. Sorry, 7. So where did I get
7
7?
labs.
Where did I get 7 labs from?
Yeah.
So I can add music to it now? Yeah.
Correct. And I think the thing is also, even your music selection is AI driven. So based off of the content, everything like that, all the music that we currently have in the library, and this will grow. This is just the initial piece. We even use AI to pick your music for you as well, if you want.
No, I'll just not put music in that one for now. It's a bit short and powerful already.
Mm-hmm.
So then it generates my final mix, and then I can approve it. I can watch it again.
Yeah, so it will be that one will be the same as obviously the raw one, because you still have just the single scene and there's no music. But now if you approve, then the next one will be the captions, which then will granted, your Sora video already has captions, so you could pick that, or you could then use the captions that come on top as well.
Awesome.
And
Well,
that's probably
without the little hiccups in between. I guess it would have taken me about 10 minutes to generate the whole thing. If I just went next. If I wanted to bring something special in, I could have done that. Take me a bit longer. So, working on, I don't know, 10 to 20 minutes to generate a reel that's great quality and customized, that will take a drink and spin it up the middle and into a vortex or whatever, whatever you, or a car, you're on an MG or, replacing, like doing that scene where the, MG image changes from year to year.
Centuries,
Stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
So you can do incredible stuff here if you spend a bit of time. You can really develop in half an hour some super quality content, rich content. Yeah.
Definitely.
So now
And then I
it'll
think
be
the
available.
so it's because you've already got an approved image. So if you remove that image now, you'll get then. So what we do is we give you two options. The main reason being is some people might want the captions in their video, some might not want, or you've gone ahead and done some serious amounts of edits and the captions don't exactly work anymore. So you can pick
Launch.
which video you want to
Linktio
actually
aligns your brand and
promote.
automates content. Build consistent campaigns, capture leads, measure growth. Join our X Spaces, win access.
Yeah. So I let's see what this one.
Launch. Linktio aligns your brand and automates content. Build consistent campaigns, capture leads, measure growth. Join our X Spaces, win access.
Yeah, we'll work on the phonetics and the text, split those two things so that the voice over from 11 labs actually says the words properly. So we'll be improving that. And therefore the captions won't be misspelled, etc. It'll take the actual text and do that. So it's LLM nuances that creep in. And it's a question of time and working them out. So what I can do now is I can go back to my content and I can remove this. I can say use this, right? So use this. And I can go back to my content and I can automatically then just approve the post.
Correct, yeah. So obviously what you're doing when you're hitting approve is naturally it's saving the information first, and then it's busy sending that information also through the LLM to determine what's the best timing to publish that post based off of all other posts that have been scheduled and everything like that. So we always look around everything that's already been done.
Yeah. So now what I can do, what I really like is now I can come to Instagram and I can just use that one. Okay. So currently it's not there, but you will have to browse, early next week here, you can browse your content over here. Look at your video, your recents, your video storage, etc. And then select download it, etc. Right? So final video, need to work on the naming conventions. You can download it here, but I'll just go to that post. We'll fix this ASAP and download that video. And I can reuse it. So now I can go to, we'll make this much easier by end of next week. But now what I can do is I can go to other posts and I can upload that to other posts like Instagram. Gave it a weird name, but download it, yeah. And now next week we should have Facebook and Instagram posting, and now I can just approve it from over here, go through the text, make sure it's correct, and that will automatically post it. Yeah. The reel for me. And same with other platforms. Or I can just come in and generate an image. Let's try the ByteDance. Approve it, and it will be scheduled. So we'll just do that and then go look at the.
Yeah, so technically technically you could have your first week, your campaign's first week content created and scheduled literally within about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's incredible. I mean, the text generation, it's spot on. Better than what I could do. It's sad. Jan, what do you think?
It's just amazing. It blows my mind every time we go through all of this. It's just like, you've been involved for so long and so many frustrations and things you're going through just to try and get it. And when things just works like this, it's an incredible good feeling. So yeah, awesome.
Hard work, tough work. So it's scheduled it for Tuesday, 9 o'clock. Yeah,
correct.
So that's actually correct. The Tuesday, it's a LinkedIn 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that's perfect actually.
Yeah, it's your business. Yeah, it's your business people come in, they set up working at 8, and then they tend to be browsing LinkedIn by 9 o'clock. So we're ready. We're there for them.
Quickly, channels, posts, that they run. Yeah, all of that. So it's scheduled and different colors for different posts, so you can track and monitor which platform you're going to post to, etc.
And so of course and of course you can change it. You can literally drag and drop that into any other day. It will keep the time, or you can change the time. So you can put it wherever you want if you don't like that particular day.
Yeah. Perfect. Like really good. Super, super good. I mean, easy. And then we're going to bring in some other capability in the next couple of months. Is going to make it even better. So I showed very quickly. So you have an asset library over here, Jace. So everything you generate will,
from an asset perspective, yes.
From an asset perspective, yeah, will come over here, so you can see what I've been generating. Your video storage, your social media posts, etc. So just to get the naming conventions coming through. Yeah. See some images I've generated where I put the logo. So your brand placement with the AI generation, it's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the thing about the AI branding is, or even using it in general, I mean, you could upload your own picture that you've generated yourself and edit that. It doesn't have to be an AI image, but whatever image you start with, that's fine. Then you can change it there afterwards.
It just always does better than I would have been able to do on Canva. By far.
Even when it comes to sort of Photoshop type systems as well. So I mean, removing people, yes, if you know Photoshop, it's very easy to do. Or not easy necessarily, but you can do it. But yeah, with these things, it is just so much easier.
Yeah, we'll get some real feedback. I mean, we have a senior designer, fortunately, that I'm gonna onboard. What's that? Monday, Tuesday next week, so she can actually give some real feedback around the quality of the content and the ability to edit the content and make it what you need it to be within a reel or within the image. So yeah, it's incredible. And then the last thing we have is the leads database. So you can from the CTAs that created come in here. You can manage all your contacts. You can integrate your CRM. Currently, we have HubSpot working, but within the next month or so, we've already got a lot of integration workflows done. So we'll be bringing them to the front end, various systems, CRMs, Shopify, your e-commerce systems and financial systems over the next couple of months. What we haven't looked at yet was then the analysis. Actually, I missed it on the content level. So let's go back to the campaign. And then you will get some analytics, right? Nothing
Just
there.
you hover. Yeah, so whichever, click on that one.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it's gotten 3 likes. Awesome. Yeah. That one's we posted, nothing yet. So you get your post level analytics over here on the post.
Or then you go to dashboard. Well, yeah, could have gone to the dashboard, then you'll get your campaign level analytics.
Okay. So you can see here my also on a I guess total social media. So everything consolidates up to here, where you have your platforms, your engagement trends, your content performance pulling through. Then in the dashboard, yeah, you get your total campaigns, content pieces, engagement rates, total leads. So we'll be bringing in more of these kind of dashboards so you can really track and monitor reach, engagement, which post did well. Mio will be there available for you to talk about your performance, and then of course the will be from the performance, etc., generating recommendations over here going forward as well. So it's going to become more recommended service going forward, where it will recommend, hey, based on, for instance, if you're using this on if you're using Ledio, which is your pipeline coming through from your CRM or manually created and managed, it will then generate a recommendation that says, okay, do more campaigning around this product, because from historical sales, you should be selling more, seasonal or whatever. So we're actually really good at advanced analytics. It is what we do. So this is the first integration for the MVP. We'll be taking it making it a lot deeper and better going forward. Anything else? That was like a run through. I wasn't planning on doing a demo on the reel, to be honest. But
it worked.
Yeah. So we launched 3:00 this afternoon. Are you gents ready for some discussions? Yeah.
I have to be ready.
It's gonna be fun.
Exactly.
Let's see if anybody shows up.
It don't matter. It's the first one, so
Yeah.
We'll have another one in a year's time, and we'll show the join difference.
Exactly. We'll have proven the pudding. Hopefully, we expect. I mean, the reason we're doing this is quite clear. The things don't work the way they should. Government is not investing in SMEs. There's so much we can do under the current system that we don't do, and we can enable it now with AI, digital contracting, instant transactioning, etc. So looking forward to building this MVP out to be a proper sales driven engine, and then connecting that to, your local community, your demand base, and then taking that into community, movements, improving government investment in local SMEs, etc. So I'm really excited about this launch. This is incredible. It's been a long time coming, and hey, that's what we have to go to market. So let's see what people say.
Yeah, exactly. Got to launch it at some stage.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Exactly. Push the button.
Mhm.
Push the button. So, Jace, 3 o'clock, you can push the button, and we'll be on X and doing live. X will record the space and doing a live Facebook at the same time. So if you joined, we'll be posting those on our channel in any event. So if you're watching this, please go and listen to those. We'll be talking hopefully to other people about micro enterprises, small medium enterprises, our challenges, and what we as a non-profit can do to enable struggling entrepreneurs that don't have resources and need to manage businesses, and provide income to families and employees and grow our economies. So thanks, gents. Wow, on the dot.
yeah.
Literally finish on the dot. Unreal. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Truly appreciate all the effort. The burning the midnight oil, both of you. I'm ecstatic. From a GroWorth point of view, ecstatic. I'm really looking forward to us now launching this and growing together with our customer base. So thanks. We'll do another journey update in a couple of months, and we'll see what we have.
Yeah, exactly. Thank
Awesome.
you.
If you want to know what
Thank
we're going
you.
to have, if people want to know what we're going to have, then they should come to the launch, because we'll discuss it over there. The roadmap. Excellent. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Thanks for your
Thank
time.
you.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheers.